Today, we're making creme brulee cookies.
The only reason we're making this cookie today is this right here.
I was going to say, welcome back to Bacon, Fat, and Weird.
I was just really excited about this.
Yeah.
If you know what this is, comment down below.
But we're making a creme brulee cookie today.
And we're going to just, the top.
Yep.
A brand. How much was this?
Like $100. That's what men do.
The things that you spend your money on.
Yeah, you should see the horses.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't wait for that video to come out.
Hey, I got a branding iron and some horses now. So when she said she was into cowboys, is this what she meant?
Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to cream the butter and sugars, like always.
Yep, got to get in there and
Get in there, pony boy.
smush it down, you know.
Did you record that video yet?
No, haven't recorded yet. I was busy recording videos for you that day, but no, I need to.
Sorry, you have no context to what we're even talking about because it's supposed to be a surprise.
It'll be a
But
surprise.
if you've seen the trending athletic sport that's floating all over the internet right now, it has to
Horseback
do
riding.
with
Horseback riding.
has to do with sticks and horseback riding. Then you could probably guess what kind of video Brad's going to be recording.
I just can't wait.
You're doing a great job.
Of what?
Smashing.
Oh, okay.
Just doing really.
We
It's
could
been a while since we've been together.
It's been a while since we smashed.
Yeah.
Yeah, together. So
Smashed butter and sugar.
yeah, fill people in. What's happened since?
I think the last
When's the last cookie we did?
last-
Was it the $100,000 cookie, or did we do some after that?
$100,000? Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's been over a month. I feel like.
What?
Yeah, haven't done one since Sweets and Snacks.
That's why it feels so
know.
long.
I know you've
It
left.
was a good break. It's a good little break.
We're only doing this because I begged you. I said, please come record.
You'd think that we'd have run out of cookie flavors to make at this point, but
No, we have some.
I mean, technically, we have made a creme brulee cookie before,
Correct, but
but
never with a branding iron.
wet ingredients. Basically, I think what's happening is we're making like just a really basic dough base. It's not a sugar cookie. It's
No,
just
but-
kind of like a classic brown sugar base.
We're doing like vanilla pudding mix in there too. And then there's some toffee bits to kind of give you that like buttery caramel notes that you get from a creme brulee, you know? So it's more like the dough itself is just kind of like trying to give you as much flavor of that like sugary caramel shell that you'd have on top.
I feel like creme brulee is kind of like polarizing. I don't know. I feel like either you love it or you don't like it at all.
Would you rather eat creme brulee or tiramisu?
Creme brulee, 100%. Tiramisu is like so sweet and way too fluffy and not indulgent enough.
Tres
How
leches
sweet it is.
or creme brulee?
Tres leches. I love like that like soaked cake texture
like a wet
layer. But creme brulee, like I'm not a total fan. Like we've ordered it on cruises and that's about the only time I've had them. But yeah, your mom really likes creme brulee.
Yeah.
And I think you really like creme brulee, right?
I enjoy creme brulee.
But
It's not my favorite dessert. It's just usually whenever you go to a restaurant and that's the dessert I pick, it's because there's nothing else that was better. You want to put a little bit of vanilla pudding powder in here too?
Sure. Put it in this. Doot, doot, doot. How much do you think I should put in?
Oh, that was probably enough.
Okay. Great job, Aubrey,
Yep.
for your contribution. What's that? You know, we should have recorded my husband made cookies and I was there to support him. Do you remember that one? Where she's just like, my husband made dinner and she's just in the background, like, telling him what to do. You seen that? You sent it to me. Anyway.
Maybe you're just describing it in a way that I don't understand. I did see someone do when I asked my husband for a bite of food.
Oh. No. You sent me that one.
Or he gives me a husband-sized bite or something. Something you want to do where you like, oh, when you ask your husband for a bite of food, I think is what you want to do. Because when you ask your husband for a bite of food and
They just, like, Brad loads the spoon, loads the fork. He gives me, like, a Brad-sized bite.
No, it's not just that. I want to give you like all the good flavors in one bite.
Well, usually if it's like ice cream, especially, I just can't do it. I take the tiniest bites of ice cream. Love how you're just doing it. Can I stir now?
You're just such a good talker, you know?
Yeah. Well, I can stir and talk. That's rude.
Do you think you can? So,
Winded.
I got a message today from the brokerage for Target, and they said, "Would you also be able to come up on the 30th of July?" And I said,
Interesting.
"I'll make any date work." So,
No, that's
I mean, if it was the 30th, I mean, the truth is, like, I don't know. I mean, I know you want to go, but you don't have to go.
Mhm.
And if it was the 30th, then
Oh, so they basically would like switch from the 23rd to the 30th?
yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's all just speculative, right? And so it's really hard because it's just like you're telling me these dates. It's like if you're asking me if I have something in my calendar, I don't have anything really important in my calendar. So
Not as important as Target, huh?
yeah. How's it going?
Oh, my arm hurts.
Do you want me to?
You gave me the hardest part.
Oh my gosh, you asked for the hardest part.
I'm doing good. Care to share any stories?
I don't know. You want to add some like white chocolate chips or anything to this?
I don't know. Should we taste the dough?
You can taste the dough, sure. I've eaten so much cookies today. It's like
Not appealing.
it's just I eat so many cookies all day since we're testing so much right now. So no to the white chocolate. Kind of really does taste like creme brulee.
Yeah, it's just got like a vanilla note.
Butteriness from the toffee. Earlier, Garrison went ahead and whipped up some vanilla
It's like a boss.
Jello for us and put it into molds so it will freeze. Normally, we feel like with kind of like this like frosting pudding mixture that we make, but since you're making this at home and you don't have to worry about the shelf stability of it, yeah, then you can just make it with pudding.
This is the first time that we put pudding in the core.
Yeah, here we go.
Ooh la la. Thank you.
They're frozen, aren't they? I will say, things unfreeze so fast, though, those cores and stuff. You want me to give you the top hat piece? Or do you want to just get a ball? What do you want?
A ball.
You just want a ball of dough?
Yeah. You have any trending news topics you want to discuss with me?
Oh, man. Well, apparently, like, Love Island is, like, really big. And I didn't realize that, but do you know the girl from, like, Vanderpump that, like, everyone talks about being, like, the one that got cheated on and was like really mean to the guy with the mustache?
I probably couldn't like pick her out of a crowd.
Well, she's apparently the co-host or whatever, or the host of Love Island.
Okay.
So
yeah, I don't really know
because someone I saw a reel about this chick, which she is a savage. I will say that. The way she was talking to her ex-husband or boyfriend or whoever he was, mustache guy. I don't know their names, so I'm probably doing a terrible job with these stories. But anyways, she was like, you have a little fame and a little money and a little band and a little bar or something like that. He he cheated on her, so she was like obviously being pretty mean. She was like, "Is there anything that you want?" And she's like, "Yeah, I want for you to die."
Oh my gosh. Yeah, imagine like carrying around that burden of hatred. That's what I like hate about that kind of stuff. It just sounds really miserable to hate someone so much.
Well, I mean, someone like ruined your life in your eyes. I mean, you would probably not like them very much.
Turns out though that she probably has lots of money from being on TV. So just go out and get you another life, I guess.
Yeah. Some people, they just want to get even. Like they don't care about like progressing. They get so focused on like making other people as miserable as
or just like making the other person look horrible. Like that's their life goal,
Yeah. Yeah, we see that with all of our friends on social media that have gotten divorces and stuff. It's like
small scale too.
Yeah, their entire personality becomes like how much can they like make the other person look terrible.
Yeah, especially with like social media posts like, "Oh, look what I'm doing." So,
yeah.
Okay.
Other tea. I just had, our 20-year reunion. How did you feel about it?
I mean, it was about as riveting as I expected. It's a lot of just like small talk, which is, everybody's favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't go to school here.
Yeah, that is, but you did know people though. Thankfully, you knew quite a few people. Honestly, you knew way more people than I even thought about you knowing. Truthfully,
my running joke of the night was like, I would go to my 20-year reunion and know every single person because I graduated with 36 people. 34, 36? Now I can't even remember.
I'll tell you right now, even if I graduate with 36 people, I wouldn't know everyone. I don't feel like I would.
They would be people that you literally grew up with from age like 4.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah.
You know, like it's not just, oh, this is high school. Like since preschool, we've all been in the same grade.
Yeah, see, I forget. Like, I didn't go to the same elementary schools as some of these kids or the same middle schools as some of these kids. Because, like, there's like a ton of elementary schools, then less middle schools, then less high schools. And everything just kind of funnels towards the high schools. Well, so, like, a lot of these kids, I mean, some of the ones like Jesse that I was talking to for a little bit at the end when we were inside. And then I went to like middle school and everything with him. Or sorry, elementary school and everything with him.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, in general, it's like, people like Amber and Megan and them, they went to a different middle school than me. So I didn't meet them until high school.
I kind of like the way I grew up. I mean, it definitely had its disadvantages because everybody knew you, every family knew you, like you built a reputation based on whatever your parents did and what they did for work and like your siblings, and I don't know, you couldn't really outgrow any kind of like identity that they already built.
Well, I mean, I still feel about that way, like right now. Like people on social media, some people think that we're still the Brad and Aubrey that they started following in 2017 or something like that, I even think about that on like a different scale, that people like Logan Paul and Jake Paul, who've had pretty much their entire life on the internet, are obviously like way different people than they were when they first started. I mean, they did some really dumb things that, and it was all on the internet. And I think a lot of people still act like they're the same people and they don't allow them to, change or grow from the person that they make them in their head. There is a really crazy, fascinating idea about like, you are to someone, like someone has made up a version of you, and you are that version for them for like ever.
Yeah, unless you're in close contact with them all the time, then you like see them changing and stuff. I'm just trying to think of like spouses, like that might be true.
Well, even with spouses, I think that a lot of people try to hold their spouses into an idea of what they were, and then even though they see them changing, they don't like want them to change. Same thing with friends. Like friends see you changing, friends see you stop drinking or pick up a new hobby or like whatever, and they almost like don't support it a lot of times, because they like the version of you that they have created.
It's your friends.
So, yeah.
All right, let's freeze these.
All right. Okay, we just got the cookies out of the oven. We baked them at 425. I'd say 16 to 20 minutes. I think ours were in right about 18 minutes. Now I'm going to sprinkle them with sugar, and so we can go ahead and get that nice brulee top. Are you going to brand them?
No, sir.
Really?
You can go first.
Okay. You're going to try it though, right?
Of course, I'm going to try it.
Okay.
Try the cookie? Yeah, I'm going to try the cookie.
No, you're going to try the brand?
Oh. Yeah, we'll see how it goes for you.
Okay.
Pretty heavy.
Yeah, I don't know how hot it is yet. I'm going to keep warming it up. I mean, water sizzles as soon as it touches it. I mean, how hot is fire? What temperature do you have to be considered fire? Well, no matter what, it will heat up something because.
Right, yeah, right.
Is it going?
No.
Is it just squishing out the cookie?
Yeah, there's a reason they probably use like a fire torch versus like a branding iron.
No, we've seen people do this.
Why don't you let me try the cookie?
No, you know what we'll do? We're going to hold this on here until it melts the sugar. If it melts the sugar, then that's hot enough. But do you want me to torch one just so you can try it before you have to leave?
Yeah.
Okay. We have a torch up here? Or no? Thought we had a torch up here. Plus, the best part about the creme brulee is when it gets all crispy. No, it's not. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's been sitting on a hot surface.
Yeah, that's true. All right, here we go. It looks glorious. Hot. Hot. That's hot. Oh, well, look at that. Like pudding. Oh, pudding court. That's really hot. Wow.
How's warm pudding taste? How you like your pudding?
The toffee bits are really delicious. tastes like creme brulee. Pudding inside a cookie is really interesting.
It really does taste like creme brulee. I pretty much nailed that.
I feel like you really have to like smush the cookie because you got to get the sugar that's like in the crannies, you know?
Oh,
There
it's
you go.
working.
There you
Check
go.
this out. You just gotta let the weight of it. But no, man, these turned out good. Really excited. Like, good branding on that. Look at that. You got a great core, but you got burnt sugar now. But yeah, you want to try it?
What are you doing? Oh, yeah. Crunchy. Awesome.